Hey there, New Life Church. We are so excited to be going to multiple services on Sunday, the 23rd of April. If you haven't decided which service you will be going to, the 9:30 service or the 11:30 service, now is the time to be thinking about that. You may notice a couple of changes when you arrive from the 23rd onwards, so I wanted to take just a couple of minutes in this video to explain some of the key things for you to be aware of. Just a quick note to say that we're aiming for our two services to be almost identical in how we plan them. And we're aiming to have as much in common across the two services as possible. We always want to remain open to what God is saying and doing, and we'll continue to place an emphasis on that, but we're not anticipating any planned differences between the two services. So, firstly, whether you attend our 9:30 service or our 11:30 service, worship will begin at that time. This is a change in how we have done things from the past year. So, if you arrive later than that, you will miss out on much of why we are gathering. Let's talk car parks. One of the first things you will notice are a couple of changes to our car park in order for us to facilitate people leaving after the first service and people coming in for the second service. We will be implementing a one-way system in order to avoid traffic congestion and keep pedestrians safe. So please do look out for the new signage and our car parking team to help you navigate this new system. Our front car park will be used for accessible parking and those serving across both services, and all other parking will be directed to our larger back car park. As well as the car park, we'll also need to create a flow of people in and out of the building, and so we're encouraging everyone who first arrives at the building to enter via the front entrance. You will then be directed either to our Families Registration Hub or directly to the auditorium where our team will give you a warm welcome. When leaving the building at the end of the service, you will be directed out to the back car park via one of our rear exits in the auditorium. If you're leaving the first service, please help us by not returning to the entrance foyer where people will be coming in for the second service. To help us keep your kids safe on a Sunday and to aid our team in engaging your kids with Jesus, we are introducing closing times for the registration of your kids for their groups. The Ignite Kids registration will close at 9:45 a.m. for the first service and 11:45 a.m. for the second service. We will also be ensuring our adult to child ratio is observed, and therefore we may need to close registration for a particular group if it reaches its limit. We would encourage you to make it a priority to get your kids registered before the service starts. We highly value community and believe that coming along on a Sunday is more than attending a service. It's about building relationship with others. We've worked hard to ensure we can keep our refreshments and community time when we go to multiple services on the 23rd. If you come to our first service, you will have the opportunity for refreshments directly after the service at 11 a.m. And if you're coming to our second service, you will have the opportunity for refreshments before the service, again at 11 a.m. This means that not only will you get to hang out with those going to the same service as you, but you will also have the opportunity to connect with those attending the other service. Please note, however, that the second service will start promptly at 11:30 and we will be removing the refreshments and asking people either to join in with the second service or head home. You will find an assortment of refreshments down both sides of our auditorium. And lastly, for those of you wanting to join our Sunday prayer meeting, we will now be meeting from 8:30 until 9 up in our prayer room. We'd love you to join us. And if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch, either via one of our team or through the website. I'm really looking forward to seeing you there.